Welcome to Freedom's Foundation. I am the Constitution guy, and tonight I'm going to do a really quick explanation of why this mandate that our health insurance companies have to cover pre-existing conditions won't work. Now, if you've seen my last couple of videos, then you probably have a pretty good idea of where I'm going with this. But remember, part of the goal here is to give you some ideas for how you can explain these concepts the next time you're stuck in a debate about Obamacare, or you get stuck talking to some moderate Republican who says, oh, even if we repeal Obamacare, we still have to bring back the good parts, like the pre-existing conditions mandate. Again, insurance is something that you buy to protect you in case something bad or unexpected happens. If you have a pre-existing condition, then by definition, that's not unexpected. So, let's look at how that would work out using this illustration that we've been using. We got the same helpers we've had throughout. We got Mini Batman, we got my Ryan Sandberg action figure, and the now infamous Britney Spears doll. And what's going to happen here is all three of them will continue to put in their $500 premiums each year the same way they have been. So every year they go ahead and they make their payments because they're trying to be responsible. They want to make sure they're protected. And after they've been doing that for a few years, all of a sudden, Mini Joker comes along and he says, oh no, I've got the plague. Oh, this is going to be expensive. I'd better go get insurance. So he puts his $500 in, he buys his policy, he takes all the money, and he goes off to get treatment. That's not insurance. That's getting other people to pay for your stuff. And don't kid yourself, because this is exactly what people are going to do. If they know for a fact that those insurance companies have to take them no matter what, they're going to wait until they actually need the insurance before they go ahead and take out the policy. If you're talking to a progressive, this is where they're going to bring out that super brilliant emotional argument and say, so you think sick people should just be left to fend for themselves, huh? Why do you hate sick people? Well, let's try not to get lost in a world of emotion here. Let's try to stick to reality. And the reality is this mandate won't work. If we really care about helping people who struggle with long-term illnesses, then we've got to man up and accept the fact that forcing health insurance companies to cover pre-existing conditions isn't going to solve the problem. All it's going to do is drive the health insurance companies out of business. You just saw right here with this illustration. It doesn't work. So how would I solve the problem? A good start would be to move away from employer-based health insurance. If someone were able to buy a policy on an individual basis, and then they found out that they had a condition of some sort, they could just stay on that policy and they wouldn't have to worry about changing insurance every time they had to change jobs. Now, that's not a perfect solution, but it's a great start. As we continue to talk about what more we need to do to solve this problem, we need to be honest about what we're doing and what the effects are going to be. Hiding our heads in the sand and pretending that we can just tell insurance companies to cover pre-existing conditions and that that's going to solve the problem and it won't cost us a ton of money, all that is a recipe for financial disaster. If we really want to improve the health insurance in this country, then we need to go back to using insurance as insurance. In other words, it needs to be something that we buy to protect us from something bad or unexpected happening to us. Unfortunately, our politicians seem content to continue using insurance as a way to disguise the fact that we expect other people to pay for our stuff.